might be not a type of guy that'll make you glow, but I promise you I'll give you all my love.
To start off this look, I'm going to apply concealer all over the lid. This will create a blank canvas for us to work on. We're not doing a very eyeshadowy sort of a look, so concealer is enough just to create a good base. With this e.l.f. palette, and I think we all have a palette like this, I'm going to apply the lightest shade across the lid. This will just set the concealer in place. Because it's a concealer, not a primer, it does need to be set, otherwise it might crease. Next, I'm going to take a black eyeliner pencil and run this along the edge of my lashes. I'm kind of aiming for my lashes, really. I want a lot of darkness as close as possible. With an angled brush and that brown eyeshadow from the e.l.f. palette, I'm just going to run this over the top of the black to slightly smudge it out. Then I'm taking a cream eyeliner pencil, and this is by Tilbury, and it's a beautiful shade. It's like a bronzy tone, and I'm going to use that same brush to apply this and slightly smudge over the top of what we applied, but also slightly higher as well. And this way we'll get a nice grading, fading effect. And the fun bit is to take your ring finger then and to slightly smudge over the top, ever so slightly working it up across the lid. You want to barely touch the skin, and that's why I'm using my ring finger, because it's a really light touch. For the rest of the lid, we're going to take this gorgeous liquid eyeshadow. So it's very similar to the first shade, it's just got a little bit more shine. We're going to pat over the rest of the lid using our fingertips again. So it's a very kind of hands-on sort of a look and very easy because of that. I would say the main focus is all about the eyes in this look, and the lashes make a massive difference because they create that frame. So if you don't have great lashes, you can always go ahead and apply some falsies or just really build up your natural ones. And that's the eyes done. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to start off with this beautiful primer. Yes, it is blue. Basically what this does is just evens out the skin tone. Not only does this feel amazing, but it actually genuinely does even out your skin tone. I have a little bit of fake tan on my face, and it just created a perfect base to work on. Probably one of my new favorite products. This is by L'Oreal, and it's a liquid, oily, gorgeous shine. It's available in 2 shades. I'm going to use a lighter shade personally. Apply a few drops on your hand, or you can mix it in with your foundation. You can apply it all over your body. I'm applying it on the edge of my face and then using the excess to work into the center. So amazing, makes me feel so glowy and evens out my skin. Try it, seriously, try it. Next up, I'm going to use this new foundation by L'Oreal. It's not really a foundation or a tinted moisturizer or anything like that. It's very unusual actually. It kind of reminds me of MAC's Face and Body, but just a little thicker. The more you work with it, the better it looks. It's incredible actually. I don't think there's any drugstore product like this, and it's becoming one of my new favorite things. But this brush does a lot of the work. If you like a little extra coverage, go ahead and apply concealer where you need to. Go easy on the concealer though, because this is quite a natural look. To reduce some of the shine and set it in place, I'm going to use a mineral foundation, but what I'm going to use is a slightly different brush. So instead of my usual brush, I'm using this one, which is a dual fiber brush. It's synthetic, but it's a dual fiber, and it's very lightweight on the skin. Great for applying just that little bit of powder just to set everything in place, but it still lets that glow show through. For bronzer, I'm going to use this gorgeous palette, which I wish I had a close-up of this palette because the packaging is so pretty. And I'm using that same brush that I've been using this whole time and just going to work this on kind of the high points of my skin. Holding on to that same brush, I'm going to then mix in my highlighter. Actually, this palette is available in 2 shades, so you have a cool and a warm. I'm using the cool one with that bronzing brush, so it's a mixture of highlighter and bronzer on there. And the same thing with my blush as well. I'm using that same brush again. Actually, this blush smells like peaches, which I didn't realize, but it's beautiful. I don't even like peaches, but I actually ended up really liking this. A little goes a long way, and because it's quite a natural look, I want to go quite sheer with blush. For lips, choose a color that's pretty close to your own natural lip color and just sort of fill it all in. I want that really kind of natural look. And probably the fanciest lip balm I've ever used is this one. It feels incredible, and the more I use it, the better my lips feel. It's super fancy and super gorgeous, and it just adds that little bit of plumpness too. And that is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Definitely let me know if you recreate it. Perfect summer look, bridal-esque, kind of inspired by Meghan Markle from her wedding. I think I said her name wrong, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it.